Here in the US, it's the week of Thanksgiving. Families all around the country are trying to figure out if and how they can safely gather this year. Because that's right, we're still in the midst of a global pandemic. And not just in spite of that, but specifically because of it, I think it's still a great time to talk about gratitude. Hi, I'm Kate Glasheen, and part of my mission with this channel is to offer skills to help you live a healthy life in the good times and the bad. You can learn more about me at kateglasheen.com, and if you like today's video, please like and subscribe below. Let's get started. Do you remember on New Year's Eve 2019 how everyone was calling 2020 the year of perfect vision? And then we all know what happened. Now, I'm grateful for all the humorous takes on 2020. Sometimes you just need to laugh and distract yourself. Humor is a great way of dealing with difficult situations. In fact, it's part of why I became an actor. It was one way that I could add a little joy to people's lives or provide an escape for a couple of hours during a play. But 2020 has been a year of uncertainty, fear, division, and loss. We've all been disappointed by canceled events or opportunities. Some of us have lost jobs or businesses that took a lifetime to build. Relationships have been strained, and some of us have lost loved ones. And the things that have made this year so difficult are not over yet, which is precisely why we need to find ways to laugh, and why we need to look for the things we do have, and experience the healing effects of being actively thankful for it. Because the simple truth is that being thankful is not just a feeling or an idea. You can practice being thankful, and this practice is healing for us emotionally, mentally, and even physically. I've included some resources in the description in case you'd like to read more about how practicing gratitude actually changes your brain by releasing toxic emotions and strengthening positive neural pathways. Studies show that a grateful state actually lessens pain and lowers stress and enhances sleep quality. This is all well documented, so I want to spend the remaining time we have together on how to practice gratitude. You can express your thankfulness in the moment, stopping for the few seconds it takes to say out loud, "I'm thankful the traffic is light," or "I'm thankful I didn't just bang my head on that cabinet door I left open." You could also list 3 things you're grateful for as you fall asleep at night, but be sure to speak them aloud. And if you're afraid you might drift off before you finish, write them down in a gratitude journal and leave it by your bedside. And it doesn't have to be paragraphs, just 3 simple phrases, things that were specific to that day. These are great practices because they establish a discipline or a habit. My next one does too, but it requires a little more vulnerability. Practice expressing gratitude to the people in your life. Thank people when they help you. Be gracious when they compliment you. Don't immediately deflect. Thank your friend for caring enough to tell you something that you really didn't want to hear, but you really needed to hear. Like so many worthwhile things, practicing gratitude is actually very simple, but simple doesn't always mean easy. 2020 can still be the year of perfect vision. As it winds to a close, consider how all the trials of this year might enable you to see things more clearly. Social distancing has caused us to appreciate real connection and time with our loved ones more than ever. Ideological differences have caused us to re-examine our worldviews and value systems. Shutdowns have made us realize just how bad at slowing down we really are, and just how vital true rest is in this exhausting world. I hope you don't hear in this message any disregard for what people have been through this year. I don't take it lightly at all. But history has shown us that the human spirit is incredibly resilient, and one way we can bolster that resilience is through practicing gratitude. Being grateful for what you have doesn't mean you can't want things to change. And wanting things to change doesn't mean you're not grateful for what you have. Being both at the same time is a really healthy place to be. However you get to celebrate this year, make starting a gratitude practice part of it. Start by telling the people who mean the most to you just how thankful you are to have them. Happy Thanksgiving.